Hi, everybody. My name is Kate. I am a prenatal yoga teacher based out of Nebraska. My full-time career is a newborn photographer, and I actually started yoga because of the pain of constantly hunching over photographing newborns or hours upon hours of editing. And it didn't take long for me to completely fall in love with the yoga practice. Not only how it made me feel physically, but also mentally, and I became really passionate about it and decided to go to yoga teacher training. And because my background has always been working with new and expecting moms with newborn photography, I knew that I wanted to do prenatal yoga specifically. So that was always my goal. So once I completed my 200 hour, I got my prenatal certification right away. And I've been teaching prenatal yoga ever since. And I love it. I love connecting with new moms. I love helping moms feel good because I have a 13-month-old myself, so it wasn't that long ago that I was pregnant. So I just know how much yoga can benefit you in not only all times of your life, but especially pregnancy, and help prepare your mind and your body for childbirth. And I just really enjoy this time. So I'm going to do a little sample class for you. You want to grab a blanket and a block if you have it, and meet me on the mat in a comfortable seat. So it's nice to sit on a blanket just so your hips are up above your knees. It's a lot more comfortable, especially in pregnancy. I'm just going to take one hand to your chest and one hand to your baby. Close your eyes, softening your shoulders down. We'll just take 3 deep breaths in together. So inhale through your nose and a heavy sigh out your mouth. Inhale through your nose and a heavy sigh. One more inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now just continue back to your normal breath and just kind of trace where your breath is at. Try not to be forceful with a deep breath. But maybe try to make each breath longer. And as you're breathing, just set an intention for your practice today. Something positive that you can focus on when your mind wanders. On your next inhale, rest your hands down to your knees. You can blink your eyes open, gaze down at the floor first, and then softly ahead. And we'll bring our legs out wide. They can be really wide or just like this, whatever's comfortable for you today. It's your practice, it's your body. Listen to what your body needs. And we're just going to do some circles with your ankles and your wrists. Just loosening up here. And go the other direction. Go ahead and pause. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. You can interlace your fingers if that feels good to get a little bit more of a stretch. As you exhale, just allow yourself to forward fold any amount, whatever feels good today. Inhale, come back up, bring your arms behind you, place your palms facing away, squeezing your shoulders together, get a little chest opener. And exhale, release. We're going to take your right hand and put it behind your lower back, dropping your left ear to your left shoulder. Just so you can feel a nice stretch in your side body, side of your neck. And breathing into any areas that feel tense or tight. You might want to play around with your jaw, maybe bringing your chin down or up, shaking your head back and forth. If you find an area that feels really tense or tight, maybe you pause there and just breathe into that area. Allow your inhale to come back up to neutral. Sweep your arms back up. If that felt good, interlace your fingers again. And exhale to fold. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale to bring yourself back up. Bring your arms behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Lift. If it feels good to bring your head back, you can do that, or you can keep it neutral. And exhale, release. Bring your left hand behind your lower back. Walk your fingertips out. We'll drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Finding your breath, breathing into any areas that are tight, making sure you're not holding any tension in your jaw or your neck. You have some small movements. Inhale, release. Bring your arms up. Interlace to sit up a little bit taller. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Bring your arms behind you one more time. Squeeze your shoulders together. And exhale, release. You can crisscross your ankles here to come onto the tabletop position. Nice and slow, taking your time. You can move your blanket off to the side now if you wish. Or if you want a little extra padding under your knees, if you have a hard surface, you can bring your knees on top of the blanket as well. Bringing your knees to touch, whatever feels good for you, as close as you want. We're just going to rock your hips from side to side. Nice and slow. Keeping your breath. And the next time your hips are to the right, we're just going to gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale back to neutral, drop your hips to the left, and gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to neutral. You're going to walk your knees out hip distance or maybe a little wider if you need more room. Inhale your left arm up and your right leg back. Gaze should be down at the mat, palm facing in towards center. It's like you're stretching your palm and your heel away from each other, feeling that nice stretch. Exhale, release back into the tabletop. Inhale, lift your left arm and your right leg once more. Exhale, release the tabletop. Inhale, lift one more time. Keeping your neck neutral, gaze down. Exhale, drop just your hand. Place that back foot down, pivoting along parallel with the mat. Your bent left knee, you can kick it back behind you. If you need a kickstand, a little more support, you can keep it where it's at. You're just going to inhale your right arm up towards the sky into a supported side plank. Gaze can be up. You're inhaling your chest up towards the sky. And exhale, come back down into tabletop position. This time we're going to inhale your right arm up and your left leg back. Again, palm towards the middle, neck neutral, gaze down. Find your breath. Exhale, release back to tabletop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. One more time, really reaching from your heel to your palm. And exhale, just your arm down. We're going to plant that back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Again, you can use your right knee to kick it back behind you if you need a little more support. And inhale that left arm up to the sky in a supported side plank. Your gaze can be up or forward. You can maybe find some movement in your neck. And you're inhaling your chest towards the sky. Making sure that we're opening here and not collapsing. Exhale to come back into the tabletop position. Bring your knees and your feet as wide as your mat. You're going to curl your toes under and slowly start to push back into your first downward facing dog. Your knees can stay as bent as you need. Whatever feels good. Maybe bend one knee and then the other, finding some movement. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. On your next inhale, gaze forward towards the front of your mat and slowly start to walk your feet behind your wrists. And we'll find yourself in a forward fold. You rub opposite elbows, you sway back and forth. Then we'll inhale, you can start to walk yourself up your legs or reverse swan dive yourself up into standing. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to release into mountain pose. Go ahead and roll your shoulders and kind of shake out any loose tension here. We'll do some figure eights with our hips. Every direction you're going, pause in the center, and we'll go the other direction. And just focus on your hips now. Maybe you want to get your shoulders involved in your head, closing your eyes. And step towards the front of your mat. Inhale your arms up, stepping your right foot behind you. Inhale to bend into that knee a little bit more. Exhale, release your arms down, straightening that front leg. Inhale, lift your arms up, bending into your knee. Exhale, release your hands, straightening that front leg. One more. Inhale your arms up, bending into that knee. And this time, exhale, pivoting that back foot, and we'll come into a warrior two. Gaze over that middle finger, softening your shoulders down. Inhale, reverse your front palm, dropping your back arm to your back thigh. Arms straight overhead, reverse. And exhale, we'll drop your hand to your shin, bringing this arm straight up, overhead, or maybe it'll feel good to be behind your back. Whichever position you're in side angle, you just don't want to be collapsing down. You want to be nice and open, allowing space, bringing it up. Inhale to come back into warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips, and we'll step towards the front of the mat again. Inhale your arms up, stepping your left foot behind this time. Inhale a little bit taller, bending into that knee. Exhale, bring your hands down, straighten that leg. Inhale your arms up, bending into your knee. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to straighten. Inhale your arms up, pivoting your back foot. We'll meet in a warrior two again. Softening your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze of your middle finger, strong arms. Inhale, reverse your front palm, drop your back hand down. Reverse. Breathe here. Exhale, come through warrior two, dropping your elbow to your thigh. We'll come into side angle, finding whatever arm position feels good for you, maybe behind your low back, maybe straight overhead, maybe over your ear. Wherever you're at, opening your chest up towards the sky. Inhale to lift yourself back up into warrior two. Place your hands on your hips, and we'll step towards the front of the mat again. Bringing your feet just a little bit wider than hip distance, toes out, heels in. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. Exhale to heart center. Then slowly start to sink down into a malasana. This feels good. You can stay here. If you need a little extra support, you can take a block or a book or a pillow if you have it, and you can sit on your block. Malasana is such a great stretch for you to do while you're pregnant. It opens up all your hips. This is a traditional birthing posture. Not so much anymore, but it just shows you how great it would be to stretch and get yourself ready for childbirth. Finding your breath, maybe coming back to your intention. And bring your hands down to the earth, maybe lifting up on your left heel, bringing your right arm up towards the sky for a twist. And drop your hands back to center, lifting up your right heel and your left arm up. And we'll come back to center. Slowly bring yourself back to a seat. Whatever's comfortable for you. If you want to grab that blanket again and put it underneath your sit bones. Softening your shoulders down again. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. We'll exhale, left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee. Gaze can be behind you or in front. Inhale yourself back to neutral, arms up. Exhale the other side. Right hand behind you. Left hand to your knee. Sitting up tall, this is just a nice subtle twist. The further along you are, the less you can twist. We'll inhale yourself back up to center. Exhale, this time dropping your left hand down to the sky and willowing your right arm over. Again, we want to inhale our chest up towards the sky, creating lots of space and opening. Inhale to bring yourself up. Exhale, drop down to the right. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And take 3 more deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, heavy sigh out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, heavy sigh out. Inhale. And exhale. Just rub your hands together, bringing lots of warmth in your hands. And bring your hands to baby. Sending your baby all your warmth and your love and your practice. Imagine a golden string from your heart to your baby's heart. The two of you forever connected. Just taking a moment to be grateful for this sacred moment in your life. Inhale to sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, chin to chest. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. It was my honor, and I hope to see you on the mat soon. From my soul to yours, namaste.